Hey YouTube, welcome back. Today we're going to do an in-depth full review and comparison about this three of these speakers. The first one we're going to go over with is the one on the left-hand side. It is the Ion Block Rocker Max Bluetooth speakers, and all of them has 100 watts of output. The one on the left hand side is has a 8-inch woofer and Y dispension tweeter, which is 3-inch, and wireless audio streaming via Bluetooth. Bluetooth range is about 100 feet, and it has two vertical LED bars for the light show functions, and two USB port, double as a power bank, as an AM FM radio with 12 preset stations, and integrated telescope carrying handles. Integrated carry handles, including a microphone and cable, as a built-in rechargeable batteries, up to 100 hours of battery life. The weight is 24.6 pounds. The product measurement, the dimension is 15-inch by 11-inch by 17.2-inch. So let's go ahead and then bring that speaker and then show you guys real quick. And after that, we're going to do all the sound check. So you got this 8-inch woofer and 3-inch tweeters right there. Okay. You got your auxiliary, your microphone in the middle, and this one you can link it. So you can link it to two speakers. So if you connect the output from the other speaker, you can connect to the link, and you could become a stereo speaker to connect two speakers at the same time. And this one also has NFC. So if your phone has NFC capability, you could just put your phone right here and then connect it, and you will sync it with your smartphone. Okay, and this one has a rubberized antenna. Okay, it's pretty flexible. And these are the handle right here on each side. And this is a charging port right here. Uses a regular, like a computerized cable. And this is your on and off switch right here on the back. And on the back right here, there's a telescope handle right here for you to roll away your speaker with the wheel on the bottom. Okay, this is almost like a rollerblade wheels, which is pretty good and smooth, but it's not good for gravel or rocks. Okay, so just make sure you're aware of that. So once you power on, this is your master volume control right there on the right. And you got this two of the USB port right here, 5 volt and 1 amp on each. Okay, you could charge your smartphone. You could also charge on your tablets, but it's going to take a little while to charge because it's only 1 amp instead of 2.1 amp. And this is your Bluetooth button right here. And then your light, your LED has a three modes. So the first mode is just it looks kind of like a light bluish LED. And the second mode is to change your RGB light. You automatically change the different colors. Okay. And if you press one more time, this mode is if you have FM radio, you will flash it. So once I turn the FM radio on, you will flash it, but there's no channel. Make sure you have the one that is a clear channel, then the light will start flashing. So once you pick up the noise, and you will flash it. Unfortunately, the FM radio is not as clear. But the good thing about this one is I'm not sure why they put 12 presets. This one has 18 presets. So you got a FM1, see right there? And then you have a FM2, and then your AM. So total of 6 presets. So you can click on right here. Right here we are on the FM, which is up to 6 preset stations. And then FM2, you have another 6 presets. So that's already 12 already. And if you got one more, you got an AM presets. Okay, so 6 times 3, that's 18 presets channel instead of 12. So I guess the description was wrong. And the one on the left hand side, this is your microphone volume adjustment. If you are playing your YouTube or your music, you can press right here to pause it, or play or pause button right here. And then this is to seek to the previous or to your next station, okay? And for FM, you just toggle back and forth, up and down. And to seek to the next station, the clear station, you just press and hold, and you jump to the next station that is picking on the channel. All right. So I'm not gonna play any of the music right now because due to copyright, I'm not gonna get hit with the copyright. So this is just all the function right now. So let's move it on to the next one. We will do the sound check later on with the NCS music. So this is that. So let's move on to the Ion Pathfinder, which is the one in the middle. Basically, it's the same speaker as the one on the left hand side, as the Ion Block Rocker Max, Block Rocker Max. So that one has 2 LED bars, but this is a water resistance IPX4 certified. Okay, it's a water resist. Okay, it doesn't mean it's waterproof. So make sure you don't throw this in your pool or anything like that. Okay. So let me go over the This one has a protruding handlebar right here, which is it will take a little bit more of your space, and it is same thing as the other one. This one has an NFC connection on the upper left hand corner right here, but there is no external antenna. The antenna is embedded on the back of the cover right here. Okay, if you guys did not see my on how to change your battery video, you have to remove the cover on the back, and after you remove the back cover, you will reveal the antenna circling around the back cover. Okay, and this is where you charge your unit. It is covered by this rubberized material, which is water resist, so the water will not get in there. Okay, but make sure you cover it back correctly. And there's a telescope handle right here for you to roll away your speaker. This one is not, the wheel is not rollerblade style. I think it's like a hard plastic wheel, and it seems like it's pretty rugged. And on the side, it's just a plastic cover. Just for looks, there's no function to it. Okay. And your microphone, instead of it is hidden on the rubberized cover right here. So you got your auxiliary in and your microphone right here. Okay. And it's covered by this rubberized, so it will be water resist. And also on your USB dual port is on the right hand side right here. It is same thing, 5 volt, 1 amp each. Okay, and it's covered by this thick rubberized material, which is give you a water resist. So in case the water splash on there, the water will not get in there. And you got your master volume control right here on the right hand side. And then on the left is your microphone volume, which is compared to the Block Rocker Max, it is bigger and easy to turn. And basically it's the same function, but you got the on and off switch on the front right now, so it's easy access. But if you want to turn on the unit, you gotta press and hold, and there you go. Okay, and there's a Bluetooth disconnect, or you want to press it to connect. And this one is only has a one light bar right here on the top, which is horizontal. So once you turn on there's a same thing, 3 different mode. It's a white LED, and then the other one is a RGB, automatically change different colors. And then another mode is when you have a radio on, you automatically pick up the signal and then start flashing. If you turn the radio off, then it's not gonna flash at all. See, only when you pick up music. So another thing I want to go over is this one has FM, and only FM. It does not give you FM1 or FM2. So that means you only get 6 on the FM and 6 presets on the AM radio. So total, this one is only give you 12 preset stations. Okay. And same thing go with the place, pause button. And then there's a seek or the tune, go up and down. And same thing with the block rocker, you can press and hold it to jump to the next clear station. Okay. And that is that. And you got the same thing, but this one, it has a waterproof speakers, subwoofer, 8-inch, and then same thing with the 3-inch tweeters on the right hand side up there. And this one, you got the metal grill, same as block iron rocker. So let's go ahead and jump to the next one. Oh. So somehow this one, the ECOGEAR, this is waterproof. As you can see, everything is sealed pretty nicely. And the on and off buttons right here. Let me make sure I'm not into the... Okay, now it's on Bluetooth mode.
Ready to connect.
So it talks to you. It talks to you. Pretty good, okay. This one, the antenna is hidden as well. There's no external antenna. And you got this rubberized material right here, which is pretty good. Compared to the one iron speakers, they're all plastic. So if you have a plastic backing, it might scratch it if you move back and forth. But this one has a rubberized material right here, okay. And this one is also a NFC connection. When you put your phone on top of here, it has an NFC connect. And this one has a preset. Let me make sure the volume is low before I turn on the radio. Hopefully you're not going to pick up anything. Okay. So yeah, this one has 12 preset altogether, because this one has a FM, which is I already did the 12 presets. And if you go to AM, there's a 6 of the presets. So total 6 on the FM and 6 on the AM. So total you get 12 presets altogether combined. And if you want to toggle to the next station up and down, you just press and down or up station. And if you want to press and hold, you just jump to the next clear station. But unfortunately, the FM and AM is also not as clear. But I like this one because this one has a night mode, which is it light up all the key. You see all the source and FM, playing, pause, skip, seek, or tune right here. And this one you can sync up to 2 speakers. You can click on this. So you could have 2 speaker, and to link it, this is the button right here. And right here is the volume for the microphone. If you have microphone plug in, this will be your volume button right here. And this is to turn on and off your Bluetooth. And you could go to the source. This one has auxiliary 1, auxiliary 2, which is give you more input source, okay? And I like this one because it sounds pretty clear. A lot of people are complaining about the the iron speakers that have too much bass. But with the Iron Block Rocker or Iron Pathfinder, you could download the app, and then you could adjust the EQ with that. Okay. And this one has a metal grill. So it's the same size, 8-inch, and then tweeters on the top. But somehow this one has a extra speaker or something hidden in the bag. But I haven't opened it up and see, because I want to find out how to take out or change the speaker, the battery, in case the battery goes bad. But by inspecting the back panel, there's like a rubberized cover for the screws. So I had to pop this open and then try to learn how to change the speaker for you guys later on. So this is like another speaker right here. Okay. So it says caution, risk of electric shock, do not open. So I believe there's a cover right here. After I remove the cover, I'm gonna reveal the rechargeable battery on the back right here. Because that's what happened to the Iron Pathfinder. So this one is there's a microphone USB output, and then auxiliary is hidden in this cover. Since this is waterproof, so it is sealed pretty tight. So I need to unscrew it, and then after you unscrew counterclockwise, you pop this one open, and then you reveal the charging port for this ECOGEAR. Okay. So in order to pop back in, make sure the tab is toward the left hand side, and then you twist it to clockwise to lock it into its place. It says connect right here. So you're gonna twist it counterclockwise, and then pop this open, the cover. So there's a microphone right here. And you got your USB 1 output, and it is a 5 volt 1 amp. And this is your auxiliary in. Okay. So let's go ahead and then reveal on the other side. This one is pretty awesome. It has a waterproof compartment right here. Okay. So you could hide your phone in there, but too bad there's no lock. So to unlock it, you just press this. Okay, press this, and you see those two notch right here. You will release that notch to unlock it, and then there's a door with a rubberized waterproof seal right here. Okay, and you got this mesh pouch to put in your smartphone in there, and then there's a USB 2 output, 5 volt 1.0 amp. So once this is USB 2, I believe this is the auxiliary 2. Okay, so too bad they didn't put the auxiliary 2 input here, so you know which is which. But I know this is auxiliary 2 because since this is a USB 2 output right here. Okay, so you could charge your phone while you plug this one in to play music, and which is good. So this will be hidden. So that's why I say charge plus connect. So in case in the party and then you hide your phone inside or your iPad inside, so nobody could steal it, even though you cannot trust anybody nowadays. So, and then this is your telescope handle right here to roll away your speakers. Okay, so this one, the wheel looks the same as the Iron Pathfinder. So let's go ahead and then hopefully we have some juice because that one's blinking battery right now. So I will need to plug in the Ion Pathfinder and then we'll do a sound check. All right, so we are ready to do the sound check, guys. So let's get ready, okay? And I'm trying to play NCS, no copyright sound. So let me give you another tips real quick about all the speakers. You don't want to overcharge it. So what I did was made a mistake because somehow I keep the cable connected, and it's messing up this the battery. So every time when I turn it on, it shows only 2 bars instead of 4 bars instead. So you want to make sure you don't overcharge your battery, because when you have a cable keep on plugging in, it tends to the chemical within the batteries that you boiling, and then once you boil it, it get hot. Then the acid level keep on draining, going down and down. So you are killing the battery instead. So just be sure to make sure you know that. Okay, so let's go. So I got this NCS sound. I'm gonna play on the left speaker. We're gonna start from left, middle, and then right. So I disconnected earlier, so because I keep on trying to connect with the rest of the speakers. So you're gonna go to your setting, make sure you go to your Bluetooth, and then see it was connected with the ECOGEAR. So now I'm gonna go to my Block Rocker Max, and it says connected. And then now I'm gonna go back to my video to play it. Okay, as you can see, it has lots of bass. So once I crank up more than half of the volume, it tends to get distorted. Okay, because a lot of people or buyers were complaining about too much bass. You want to go ahead and then download the app. It's called the Block Ion. Let me see. I'll show you toward the end of the video. So we're going to continue to do the Ion Pathfinder to do the sound check. So now I'm going to go to my setting again to go to the Bluetooth. Oh, it automatically connects to the Pathfinder, so which is good. Let's see. So it seems that the iron Pathfinder could take more bass, but once you get into the red zone, it start getting distortion, okay? So let's go ahead and then move on to this ECOGEAR.
Power on. Ready to connect. Connection successful. Connection successful.
Okay, guys, so I believe the ECOGEAR is much more clear, and then there's no distortion at all, even at the max volume. So original retail price for the ECOGEAR is $179.99, and I bought the second one for $149.99 on sale on Costco. This one original price, both of them was original retail for $149.99, but the one I got on when it's on sale, Black Friday sale for Black Rocker Max was like $99.99 plus tax. But somehow the Iron Pathfinder is $119.99 plus tax when it's on sale. So this is my review for all of these three speakers, and you get to decide your own. But the one on the ECOGEAR is much taller and more heavier, but it is pretty solid. It's waterproof instead of water resistant. And the one on the left hand side is not even water resistant at all. So you gotta be careful when you're playing around the pool or when the water gets splashed on there. You might mess up the speaker on the left hand side. Okay. So please be sure to like this video, give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and then share this with your friend, family on social media, and drop any other comments on below. All right, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video, and hope you guys had a very, very nice Merry Christmas to your families. All right, peace out.